What's up? What's up? It is Sunday, so happy Sunday to you. As you can see, yes, I am at a cemetery. Okay. Um, Now just pause real quick. I'm not some weirdo that likes to be, doing weird shit at cemeteries. Let me just throw that out there. But I was thinking that I could probably record this video of me being at the cemetery because it's part of my daily routine, or not daily routine, but it's part of my routine in life. I try my best to visit with my grandmother. I try my best to visit with my family members who have passed away. I try to do that at least, once a month if I can, once every other month if I have to miss a month. But the reason I do it is because it allows for you to heal. It allows for you to be able to reflect on not only your loved one's life who has passed away, but you're able to reflect on your own life. You're able to reflect um, on what's really most important. And for me, it gives me an opportunity to ground. It's just yet another opportunity for me to ground, and so that's why I do it. That's why I will continue coming out here to visit with my family, visit with my grandmother, my aunts, uncles who have passed on. So again, one thing that's big for me is understanding that even if somebody passes away, right? Even if someone physically is not here on the earth anymore with you, right? And it's someone that you loved, you cared about, someone that loved and cared about you, and they're physically not here. If you're having troubles with maybe accepting that they're gone, or you're having troubles with maybe forgiving them for leaving you behind, if you're having those troubles, it's definitely a good time to try and heal. Healing doesn't have to be necessarily where you're actually at the cemetery, right? It doesn't have to be where you're actually at the cemetery. Healing can be you're at home, you're thinking about your loved one, and you're talking to them. Because see, whenever people pass away, their physical body is left in the ground, and their burial site, their resting place, whatever you might call it. Yeah, their physical body is there, but as we know, whenever you die, it's just a shell of who you are. The body, right? It's just a shell of who you are. The person, their soul is gone. It ascends, and the body is left here for us who are still alive here on this earth. The body is left here for us to memorialize them by. It's something that's left for us to be able to grieve over. Something, physical presence that they have that we're able to keep here and, memorialize. You get what I'm saying? But that doesn't take away the fact that their spirits are always all around us, right? Spirits are always all around us. And yeah, me being in the cemetery right now, there's probably a whole bunch of spirits all standing around listening to my Sunday morning sermon, well, afternoon, because it's a little after 12 right now that I'm recording this. But for me, coming out here, doing little things like cleaning up the area, putting lights down, where my loved ones are resting, their resting place, putting lights down, some people, they bring flowers and different things like that. Me, I'm big on like lights, LED type, and so solar powered. I'm big on lights and lighting, so I have blue lights down here, and that was my grandma's favorite color, blue. And so that's one way that it makes me feel good. Whenever I come down here, I check on the lights, obviously make sure they're not broken, make sure they're okay, make sure they're all still here. Because I will tell you, today I had 12 lights, 12 little, disc kind of shaped lights, circular, 12 of them out here. And I came out here today and there was only 11. So somebody stole one of the lights. And yeah, I admit, I'm coming out here to see my, well, not see, but see their gravestones. But, and my grandma has a picture on hers, but I come out here just to be in the, be out here. Because it's part of my, my kind of routine in life, and check up on the space and all that, because I've made it a plan in my life to do that. And it did, I'm not gonna lie, it did kind of tick me off a little bit. Wow, look at that. What do you call the white birds? I know it probably sounds dumb. The only white bird that I can think of are doves, but I feel like there has to be other birds that are solid white that aren't doves. Maybe, I don't know. I'll have to definitely look it up, because there was just one floating right here, and then kind of glided and then kept floating. But anyways, yeah, so it kind of ticked me off because I wanted to come out here, check out everything. I was not expecting that somebody stole something off of somebody's grave site. I think that's totally disrespectful and that's totally messed up. But as I was standing out here, and I kind of was like, well, damn, Granny, that pisses me off. It was like I heard a little voice say, don't let it. It's no big deal. That's that person will have to answer to that. They'll have to answer for that. Karma is a real thing. And coming out to a cemetery and stealing something off somebody else's grave, people don't even realize, kind of what place. It's like, do you realize what damage you're about to you're about to cause in your life? That's a weird flex. Like, you can get these lights off Amazon. That's where I got them a few months ago. But anyways, I heard, the voice saying, don't let it bother you. And I realized, yeah, why am I going to let what somebody else did, why am I going to let it bring down my mood or change my vibration that I've come out here? I want to, just see my family, sing a little bit to myself, to them. And I just want to kind of chill, kind of meditate out here and be in good vibrations, just have good energy circling all around me. My family's all around me, and I know they're loving that I'm coming out here checking on the site and everything like that. But if I had let somebody stealing the light upset me, I would be sitting out here pissed off, like this, wondering who the hell, man, I wonder who did it. I ain't never gonna find out, and maybe I will one day, you never know, but I'm not gonna find out. So why let it get me to this point, or to that point where I'm ticked off and it's kind of ruining my time out here? But yeah, that's why I say it is so healing coming out to a cemetery to visit with your loved ones. It's like it grounds me so much, and I know I'm only speaking from personal experience. This is how it does for me. It grounds me. I'm able to reflect, like I said, not only on my life, but on my loved ones' lives. I get to reflect on them. But I feel like across the board, this could be healing for a lot of people if a lot of people were more open to it, right? And I'm sure there's tons of people that do this, where they do come out and they visit their loved ones. They bring a new set of flowers, because I see it all around. I literally, there's flowers, and those are real flowers. So people are coming out, bringing real flowers, taking the ones that maybe died off or whatever, taking them, getting rid of them, bringing new ones in. And so it is it's a tradition, I guess you could say, more than routine, more of a tradition, I feel like. But yeah. And it's another way to show your ancestors some respect, to cherish them in such a way that even after they've physically passed away, they're physically not here, they had such an impact on you. Your loved one has such a positive impact you know, uh, that you want to visit with them at their resting place, at the physical resting place. And you to the point they had such a positive impact on your life that you want to make an effort to come out and check to see if you can put down some nice lighting for them, and checking to see if it's all, still there, and checking to see if there's anything that needs to be cleaned up, any trash, somehow debris or whatever on any of the resting spots, right? They have such a lasting impact and such a positive impact that I know that's what I want to do. And I haven't always. This has been something that is begun as I've had my spiritual awakening and truly understanding, being authentically me, and really diving deep into listening intently to my intuition. So it hasn't been always all the time thing, but I am grateful that I do it now, because it feels good to be out here, because it feels like I'm somehow giving back to my grandmother, who, one, I was a kid, and and then young adult whenever she passed. So it's kind of like one of those things where you're like, I didn't really give her much. Yes, I showed up to holidays and things like that, but my grandmother was the one who gave me all of this. She's the one who gave me life. She's the reason I'm even here. Dang, if I say, one more time, like, cut it out, T. And look how long, I just need to say this. Look how long my damn arm is. I had this thing reached out at one point, and I was like, my arm looked like the damn selfie stick. Like, damn, that mug, oh, shoot. I bet my ancestors be like, that boy a trip. They probably like, look at him out there, looking how he looking, doing what he doing, sounding how he sounding, acting how he acting. And they probably like, and we love it. And I'm like, yeah. But all right. That's enough of that. And I think I gotta go use the restroom, and I'm kind of hungry. So probably need to go on and cut it. But yeah, I wanted to record this. Just, again, these are things that I do. This is my life. So, so glad to anybody who has watched this and made it to this point, especially. Thank you so much for watching and chilling with me for a little bit, for a few minutes, and especially because I'm at a cemetery, because I kind of was like, T, you sure you want to record a video? It's kind of weird. And then I realized, well, my channel, though, yes, I want the right people will find my channel, and it'll be helpful for the right people. I'll be speaking, my message will get to the right people, to the people it's intended to get to, right? But in addition to that, my channel is literally for me to be able to have it's kind of like to be able to look back on, have this video evidence of where I've been, how far I've come. Yeah. So I figured, oh, why not? Might as well record. So anyways, if you made it to this point, just know I love you. I appreciate you. Thanks so much for watching and listening in with me. Much love to you. Let the universe guide you, okay? Because whenever you do that, it's your heart. It's your heart that's going to lead the way. God lives in every single one of us, right? God lives in every single one of us. The universe is us. We are the universe. We're all one. We are all one. And so the sooner we understand that and we start letting our heart guide us, we will have the most genuine life. And so if your heart is guiding you, if you felt a little something with what I was talking about today, and you've been maybe struggling with a loved one that has passed away, or maybe you miss them and you do want to visit them at their burial site, but maybe you're a little worried about it, do it. If your heart feels like it's a pulling or tugging to do such a thing, just do it. Because nobody can tell you what's right or what's wrong for you or what's best or whatever for you other than you. you'll be able to tell that that was a good move for you, you know, and you'll feel it. Like I say, whenever I come out here, I feel peace. I don't feel judged at all. I'm out here with all types of people, you know, and I'm not being judged. See, it's just peaceful. I'm out here. I'm just a person out here paying my respects to my family at their resting place, making sure their resting place looks cleaned up, the lighting is right. That's it. So it's all love coming from me. And I definitely feel all the love from not only my family, but other people's families. I can feel the love coming over here to me. And so, yeah, much love to y'all. Take care of yourself. Until my next video, God bless. But, yeah.